So hi guys, how you doing? Karibuni sana to Glow with Makena. As always, I am your girl Makena, and this is where we bring you the cream, Della Creams. And today we have an amazing guest in studio. No, okay, we are at our favorite spot at the Bavaria Gardens, located at Karuna Close in Westlands, just next to Lion Place. So guys, from the States to Kenya with love. Help me welcome the amazing, the super talented. Hey, this is funny by the way. He's very cute and videographer wangu anakonga na wivu lakini but okay. Help me welcome Kevin. Acha nikuite Kevo leo.
What's good?
Ndio relate na Nairobians.
Yeah.
Nikuite Kevo.
Kevo ni jina Kevin akiwa kazi. Yeah, but naitwa Kev. Makevo kiomoka naitwanga Kev. Kuna levels.
We've learned that on today.
Yeah.
So, hi Prince Kev, how are you?
What's good?
I'm very well. How about you? Thank you for gracing our set today.
Bro, I've been waiting for this day. I'm super hyped up. Nimekuwa excited. Tangu last week. I'm sorry kwanza niliruka hiyo siku but nilikuwa siyuko fit. But I'm excited to be here.
I understand.
To be on set with you. Mimi nakuanga biggest fan. So it's an honor for me to be here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Unafanya nisikie vizuri. Aya, sasa basi. So, we all know, okay, not all know. Some of the people here don't know that you relocated to the States. So before that, kindly give us your full names. Are you Kikuyu? Are you Luo? Are you Meru?
My full name's like Kevin Moi Nyaga, but I don't like the Moi part since I was little because of Kibaki na Kiara, so everybody will go on and roasting that way. Kikuyu, fully. I moved to the States in 2015, I believe. Not because it was my choice, but it was a family decision. We had to go. Yeah. Now I'm back home. Yeah. Super excited about it. Yeah.
So while you were back in Kenya, where were you studying? Ulisomea wapi? Primary, high school campus?
Primo, I went to Hilltop, iko Kitale, uko deep in Kitale. So, and then high school for the first, nitonga quarter, ama.
Form 1, Form 2 na?
Form 1, the beginning of Form 1, I went to Lodo High School. But in the middle of it, I had to relocate to the States. So I finished the rest of my high school in Leonard High School, Washington State. Yeah, so konde ilikuwa vibe. Yeah.
What culture shock did you receive when you left?
For me, I think like is the language barrier. I think ilikuwa big because like the way we speak English, na ukishia Stato, the way they speak English is totally different. So hapo unaweza sema water because is it the Britain or nini? But ukienda Stato, nobody will understand you with that. So like shule, I had the toughest time. Because mimi sikuwa napenda kuongea Ngoso. So getting there is like wanaongea Ngoso na Ngoso ni ile ya mapua ile nye. I was sitting in class bro, mimi nilikuanga tu hivi tu. Like me honestly like the first couple months I used to agree with everything. Because sikuwa naelewa what they're saying. So msee amekuja hapa amekuchapia kizungu kama 500, mimi niko tu hapo nasikiliza. Like I used to write good because I can understand English and I can write English, but like ilikuwa more of like singefanya presentation. So it's called like for me more of like writing, and then mwalimu wangu ataniambia you don't have to present because I'll say every time I'll go excuse me, what did you say, pardon? So it's like I was like easy for me yangu bro. Yeah. But it was a good experience. Sikuwa bullied. Siwezi sema nilikuwa bullied. Maybe because sikuwa na understand racism ni nini, but I think kitu yenye ilinistore the most when nilifika Stato ni Stato kuna rights zingine different na ile design yenye mwanafunzi anaweza ongelesha mode venye anataka na you cannot take them anywhere. So anaweza F up, anaweza mwambia whatever, call him names and whatever, na mode haifanya kitu. So mimi nilikuwa hapo like na tense tu, niko too freaked out ile like mimi najua home wanaweza nifanya maneno shule. So it's like those are some of like culture shocks and it's because in hit zile like damn, it's crazy. Yeah.
So umesema looking back right now, yeah, venye unaelewa racism and all that, do you think at any point you were bullied or profiliwa for being black?
Nah, I would not say that because penye nilienda shule was a black school. Because unajua Stato kuna like place ya mababi where like it's more like white people than like black people. But for me penye nilikuwa it was like more of like black people. Like ni zile low cost school. Mimi siwezi wachocha. Ni low cost school.
You're playing humble.
Ile ni check ile do yetu ilikuwa inafika place. Inatuonyesha kuna place zingine hatuwezi enda. So mimi nilienda kwa shule ya low cost ile lenye my family could afford, where everything is free and you don't have to pay for nothing. So huko ndo tulikuwa tunaishia. Na huko ilikuwa mostly black people. Stato my black people ni mahasla. Kuna wazungu hasla by the way, but when you're black, you become a Muslim.
Yeah. How many are you in your family? Are you a firstborn or lastborn?
We're 5. I'm second last.
Kidogo tu kuweka.
Kidogo nilikuwa niko mwisho lakini my parents walikuwa tafuta msichana. So ikabidi wa
one more time.
Na akatokea kijana though. So that's the sad part.
You're 5?
5.
Boys.
Only one sister. I only have one sister. Tuko my boys wanne.
Oh, elder sister now.
Yeah.
Okay. And all of you were in the States, yeah?
No, my older brother ako huku because ni daktari Nakuru. So he's making decent money.
And he's around actually.
Ana form, ako mahali tu. Amekuja support system. Kizungu kikataa ni backup.
Sorry?
Kizungu kikataa anakuja hapa kunipiga backup.
Kiswahili kikataa.
Kiswahili
right now I'm sure your English is top tier, top notch.
Ni venye tu nimekunja tu ki-accent kidogo. Kuna lugha zingine ukisema hapa uanze kutumia perplexed kama hizo yareva hizo unanipoteza. Flabbergasted ndio unanipoteza hata sijui inamaanisha nini. Yeah.
All right, so let's come to the elephant in the room. You really blew up like a month ago or 2 months ago. Jua hii nini ya shots. Ni Wakenya wangapi hawajakula pizza? Piga shots. Haya. Nimeflash tu chop, piga shot. True that.
Kabisa, yeah.
So that video really went viral and a lot of us really loved it. Tell us the creation of it. How was it creating it?
By the way, sikuanga na content ya kupost because you know like with me with content is like ni kitu nafanyanga for fun.
Yes.
So it's like most of the videos I post ni zile nimecreate kama leo na napost kama na posting Monday na Wednesday and Friday. So it's like nimeshoot leo, I'm about to drop it kesho. So hiyo ilikuwa tu mimi na boys wangu tumechill na venye wa Kenya wanapenda short. I think he talked about some things. He was like, "Hey, manze sijui nini chapa short." Na whatever. And then he just came like that. Na tukamwambia, "Hey bro, si tuchape hii video." Kwanza ya pizza ndio tulianzia kutukua na kula pizza. So tukaanzia hiyo part left. So kutoka hapo ilikuwa mimi na boy wangu Gogo the King. Tuna bounce on each other. Kaniambia, "Hey, twende kwa bathroom and flash show. Tuchape." Umeingia kwa hao kutoka job chapa. So it was just that simple. Si ati naweza kuambia ni kitu nilikaa nikafikiria nini. Na nime notice most of the content sijafikiria sana ndio zinaendanga. Hizi zingine yenye nakaa chini natumia akili, natumia brain cells. Hakuna msee anaonanga. Hakuna mtu. 200 views. Ndalipaje red. Yeah, inakwanga hivyo.
And how did that make you feel? Vile ulipost kwa sad inaanza kurepost wani gossip amerepost. Repost, nani amerepost?
I think it's like iku ni inua hivyo juu sana like ile yenye naweza sema ati nilikuwa so hyped up because it's kind of like ilikuwa like my second time kwenda viral hivyo. So it's like ilikuwa zile za okay. Alafu unajua kwanza I feel like ukiwa Kenya ndio unacheki like wase wengi wanakuambia best yangu alikuwa amekupost kwa WhatsApp na cheki kucheki kwa Nairobi gossip na kucheki kwa nini, lakini ukiwa Stato it's like an humbling experience because hakuna msee anaonanga hivi vitu. Kama best yangu I don't have like a lot of Kenyan friends but niko na Kenyan friends na wase wengi ni my Kenyan friends walizaliwa Stato, so they don't like relate na culture ya home sana hivyo, una get? So it's like hata wakiona sijui kama nimeenda viral mpaka wase wako home wani text waniambia hey bro nacheki unaenda viral, una get? So si iko ninua kichwa sana.
I was actually to ask you, is your craft appreciated in your land?
In Stato?
My
land is here.
Your second home. Home.
I think iko appreciated a little bit. Si sana hivyo like compared to Kenya because like when you come Kenya man is like I'm like damn siko najiona niko celeb like bro ni kama like natembea Nakuru wasa wako like oh my god sio nakujua wewe si ule wa Stato you know naenda shop wanakuambia but sina kujua sio ni Prince Kev whatever like huku ndio inakufanya una feel like damn yani mimi ni nani you get, but like when you in the States is like it's normal like see yuko hivyo big deal.
And do you think it's the language barrier for you cause let's assume you used English watu wengi wa States wangeelewa like your neighbors ni nini? Do you think it's about the language barrier? Because tumeona what's her name? This babe wa Diamond.
Zuchu.
Is it Zuchu?
Zuchu. Yeah.
Yes. Mwenye alienda used to nakapata nothing.
48.
Hakuna mtu anakuja. A whole concert umetravel umetumia ndege yako nini you've spent on everything but the turn up chenye unarudishiwa hakuna kitu. So do you think it's the language barrier cause unapata msanii amefanya ngoma za kizungu something relatable to how wazungu they'll turn up. But vitu kama Kiswahili, Lingala, things that they don't understand wana tend to kulenga. Do you think language is such a big barrier for the Africans?
I think also language barrier ni big, but also I feel like wase kama sisi is like ni hard kufanya vitu kama hizo Stato. Because for me kitu naweza sema I hosted an event in Seattle. Ilikuwa kinaitwa Kevin Atari Experience. Ni venye sija post video but I'll be posting the video very soon. the turn up was mad. And I get only because I was making content that like the people who are born in the States, they can relate. They don't speak Swahili. And that's why most of like on my content, I try to do Kenyan versus American. So in case you're not gonna get the Kenyan joke, uta get the American part. Kenyan nafanya left the rest of the part utajijazia. But me goal yangu big ilikuanga, I want to catch the Kenyan audience. Like big thing. And because that's kitu nimegrow nayo, and I can relate with it more, it's easier for me to be able to give you content in Swahili or like content that Kenyans can relate or Swahili speaking community can. Then mimi nikwambie ndaka hapa ni start kufanya joke na ngoso. Bro, I wasn't born in America, so there's a lot of culture in America that I do not understand. Na nikianza kufanya hivyo, so unajua America wako so sensitive. And that's the other reason why I decide I'm not going to do that. Because like back in 2018, I did the American soldier, hiyo ilikuwa vita ya Russia. Nikasema mimi ni Mkenya mtrue, siwezi enda vita. You get? Yeah. So it was a sensitive topic for them because wanasema, hey bro, when you soldier and you're in the States, you're supposed to fight for the United States. Na saizi unatengeneza hizi video, you're not gonna go to war or whatever. Yeah. So ikaleta ngori hadi karibu nitolewe job. But good thing nilikuwa na favor ya God. Hiyo ni God.
Akakurumia tu.
Akanihurumia and I stayed, but like that's why I don't like messing with Americans. Like unacheki kama Kenyans, naweza fanya ile kitu ya sim 2 as a joke and people will laugh.
Yes,
I get.
Yes.
But if I go to the States na nianze to make jokes about gayism and stuff like that, it's a sensitive topic to everybody. Yeah. And I get. Now wangaliangi the comic side of it. Wanaangalianga yumwongelea kitu. Whatever, wewe is a rap for you. Yeah.
Na kuna kitu badala tujiongelea besides being a content creator. Before you were, do you call them military? You were in the military, yeah?
Nilikuwa napiga shift huko.
Ulikuwa napiga shift?
Nilikuwa hustle.
Ulikuwa jeshi. Everybody tell us about it. Uliingia jeshi kwa miaka ngapi? Because you're still quite young, relatively.
Very young. Sijafika hata 18.
Hajafika 18, but you have experience in the military, whatever world. So how did you, was it your decision to get into the military? Was your dad part of it? That's why you admired that culture, that job, like that career? Tell us about your journey as, as a jeshi soldier.
Yeah, for me, my parents were totally against it. But nacheki kitu moja expensive stato ni going to school. Going to school is expensive. Na madhangu alikuwa ananianga kama daktari. So alitakanga nisome nursing, whatever, that type of stuff. So mimi nilikuwa nachezanga futa, but nikaumianga mguu, so I couldn't play in college. Na unajua usipocheza kole, you're not able to get the scholarship. So venye nilifika kole nikaona sina form, nikasema sitaki kuingia kwa student loans. Because sitaki nilipe hiki tu for the next 30 years. Nalipa malone because nilishia shule. So coach wangu akaniambia option nyingine, ingia jeshi. And that's why I got myself in the military. Parents wangu walikuwa against it. Madhangu walikuwa nalalanga. Kwanza kisikia vita ya Russia, my mom would be like, nope. Kijana yangu huwezi enda, stuff like that. But for me nasemanga kujoin jeshi was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. Because ilinifunza ku appreciate a lot of things. Like unavyo kama like family, atu appreciating hizo bonds zingine yenye una create na maboys. Unacheki like somebody meet for 3 months and they stick to be your brother for real. Ni mtu ana watch your 6, senye wewe ucheki 6 yako. Una get? So ikanipatia hizo linia ku appreciate friendship, appreciate family because I will stay like a year or like 2 years away from my family. So hiyo inanifanya I appreciate family more because unajua kuongana paro wako kila siku tumekaa nawe kwa hao. Inafika ngele design siku appreciate hivyo sana. Unajua nika wenda kuona kesho utaenda job urudi home, but like when you are out there for like a year, like when I get to really appreciate family, na kuile like wow, this is my family bro, like na appreciate big time. So I think ilinifunza vitu mingi that the ones that you apply kwa maisha saizi, and I think it's big time.
Yeah. How hard does the training? Because hapa Kenya tukiangalia zile video za masoja, what? So how hard and how different is it? Kwanza tuambie how hard. Ukiamka asubuhi, what else like that's private. Unajua kuna zile oath nyingi. So do you swear an oath of not telling about the training? What else do you swear?
I think I'll just say that overall, I think the military in the United States is more of like a mental thing than a physical thing.
Okay.
Unaget because unacheki kuna mademu wengine wa tiny but still wako jeshi. So if you're mentally strong and capable, I think if you're mentally strong and capable, you can be in the military. Because anybody can be in the military.
Really?
It's more of like a mental. Hakuna. Because unacheki ukiingia military jeshi ya US, it's like you're a soldier first to protect and to do whatever, to put your life on the line and stuff like that. But like ukiingia uko ndani, there's people who work in the office. Endangi vita. I get like umekaa tu hapo kwa ofisi wewe ni master statistic, to make sure like sawa mpata food ya kukula, sawa mpata nini. So it's like when they talk about the military, it's like that's the general thing. But like when you get into the military yenyewe, it's like it's divided. Like kuna wase wanafanya job tofauti kabisa. Kuna wase wana kazi yao ni kupiga marisasi na kuua wasee. That's a different job. There's people who to make sure wamepikia wasee wenye wako huko. Kuna wasee wana make sure maji, wasee wanapata maji ya kukunywa. So it's like there's a lot of different jobs that you unaweza fanya. Unaweza kuwa daktari huko unakanga
coffee. So which
coffees.
department were you?
Me, I used to be a water treatment. That's what I was trained to do. But nikaenda airborne school, wasee kuruka kwa ndege. So my thing changed because I had so much passion to do with cameras. So nikabadilisha job yangu ikakuwa combat camera. So wasee wenye wanakimbizananga na camera to film like things that's happening. So that was kind of like my job to do there.
So you are more of a soldier journalist, if that's making any sense.
Kitu kama hiyo. Wanaweza sema aje?
Cameraman wa masoja.
Photographer.
Photographer.
Wewe ndio unaenda huko kwa Mataliban. Smile, cheese.
Unaambia aje? Unaambia your enemy smile. You're gonna be shot.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was kind of like my job in there. Yeah.
What's the closest you came to death?
Kuruka jandege, man. I feel like personally I'm scared of heights, and I used to be an airborne. That's why ukiangalia uniform yangu navanga kofi ingine fani melala on the side. Yeah. So I used to be airborne, jumping out of plane. Mimi nilikuwa scared of heights. The only reason why I went airborne, because that's the only option I had. I was supposed to go to Korea after my training. So nikauliza, the only way to escape that, naweza fanya nini? Wakaniambia go jump out of planes, so that I go to a different duty station. Yenye iwezi nipeleka Korea. So I went there. I mean, niko scared of heights.
Uko unataka kwenda Korea?
Sikuwa nataka kwenda Korea. 1 year bro, yoni mrefu. And then it was like my mentor's wedding. So I had to be around. Yeah, so the only option to be close to home was to get airborne because ukaingia ndege.
So umefungwa makamba huku juu?
Hiyo kitu ni vibe. Iko na raha yake though senye umeland chini. But after it's not a good experience because mimi niko scared of heights.
So now you come like shooting continuous shots ni nini ama how does it?
Okuruka?
For a layman's, tuambie na layman language.
Yeah.
Ukiruka you're the photographer, right? So unakuja na continuous shots.
No.
Yeah, please make us understand.
I think tunakuanga na GoPro because so the thing is like set up in the plane. They set up like GoPro cameras in the plane to get you the vibe of jumping out. But the moment you jump out, there's people on the land who are recording you coming down. But you kikuwa hapo juu, my job is just to have a camera on me to show the entire experience of like being kwa hewa, kukuja chini, na vibe kama hizo. Yeah, because you know, not all the videos you gotta use it. Because once watu wamefika kwa ground, there's actual people on the ground doing that job of like filming and doing all that. Yeah.
Kumekuwa na casualties of that cause kambi katika
I think I'll say I'm one of them because that's why I got retired early. I got medical retired.
What happened?
My landing was terrible just because of the timing, and then I messed up my lower back and my right hip, so they had to send me home to relax, and that's why niko huku na chop life.
You retired early?
Yeah, I got medical retired.
Oh, there's medical retirement.
Medical retirement. There's just ordinary retirement after 20 years.
Are you paid for the medical retirement? I'm sorry, I'm getting deep into this. We are here for the exclusive, but if it's too deep, just
ni pesa mzuri ukiumia.
Mugekoyo.
Ni pesa mzuri ukiumia. But I think it's, mimi naweza sema, the only thing I'll say is I think it's good enough to sustain.
Unaona vile kuna na pension, are you like paid at once ama you paid installments? Monthly.
Hadi usonge. Wakileta bendera ya US walete mama yangu. Hapo ndio mshahara inakatwa. Yeah.
Wow. But I'm so sorry, it's not like it's
But I'm getting better though.
It's a blessing in disguise somehow.
Nahil. It's a healing process. Yeah. Which it takes a little bit longer, but
are you still hurting?
Kidogo tu. But kazi hizi zingine naweza piga. Kazi hizi ndogo hizi.
But kutembea ulikuwa unaweza kutembea kawaida?
Natembea fiti hata.
Did you like fall like this ama
nilienda na mgongo though. That's why nimesikia yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, baka ilibidi aonyeshe. Yeah.
It's a layman like.
Because you're supposed to land with your feet, mguu kwanza, and then the back, because it's still supporting you. Because parachute is still open. Yeah. But so yangu, so when I got nilitoka nje, the main parachute didn't open the way it's supposed to.
Oh my God.
I guess so. And then you're gonna reserve on your chest. You're supposed to open it, but najua there's some level that when you open it, resistance ya hewa ndio inafai kuhold juu. When I get, but mine kitambo ifunguke na kitambo ikuwa operational, ilikuwa like I was close to the ground. So it's kind of like the impact of the ground. It's kind of like it's my entire back that was receiving it, and that's why ikaniacha kidogo. Yeah. Lakini bado naweza kuwa baba.
Yeah.
That's
it's a plus.
It's a really important part. Bado naweza kuwa baba. Performance is not that poor. Bado performance iko. Yeah. And I thank God for that.
Yeah. So people have died during that maybe. Some.
Not a lot of people. I feel like people wamepoteza mkono, let's say.
But I've certainly death experience.
Yeah, a few people. It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Si watu wengi wame lose life kwa hiyo experience, but a lot of people wame lose mkono, wengine shingo ime mess.
Oh my God.
Because unajua parachute ina opening right closer to your knee. So people minor injuries ni kibao. It happens all the time.
What was your mom's and dad's reaction? Because your mom was against it. Even
my parents were against it.
Your parents were against it. So, vile umeenda home sasa, ama umeenda hosi then wakakuja hosi, or where did you go after that first? In the hospital, yeah?
Nilienda hosi, and then the process of getting out, because unajua umesign contract, because my contract iko imeisha. I still had a lot of time before my contract isha.
Yes, of course.
So, it's a longer process. It took me a year before I go out, because they have to make sure they treat you. I do make sure like you're better. Ama umeheal completely to stay in. They try the best kukufanya stay in. So they will take you through therapy, through all this type of stuff. So mine, it took a year, and I wasn't feeling any better. I'ma see get better. You get, so it took me a year for the process for me to get me out of the military.
Ulikuwa kwa military hospital though, yeah?
Nilikuwa kwa military hospital. I never used to do much. Nilikuwa tu na chill. Because singesimama for too long, singekaa chini for too long, singe walk for too long, singe run. And you kama soldier, if you cannot run, bro, you're not that useful. Let me just be honest. Yeah.
Were your parents allowed inside?
No, they didn't even come because I was in a different state. Mimi nilikuwa far away from home.
Did they know what was happening to their son?
They knew. They knew. Wako wanajua the full story. They only do a full story after. Because my mom is an emotional person, and it's like.
Hi, mom.
It's like I cannot give her full information when it actually happens.
Especially kwa simu.
Yeah, so I waited till it's getting better. But my dad is like super supportive. Huyo ni OG, so it's like I will let him know. And then there's a way that he breaks it down to my mom. Kidogo, yani pieces.
Chew the meat.
But when you come home, my mom wasn't even worried about the fact that Nico injured. Like, I'm back home, I can walk, I can do whatever. So
that's all that mattered to her.
That all mattered to her. Bora unapumua, uko sawa.
As long as my son is with me, whether crippled or not.
Yeah, she'll take you. Yeah.
And then now after you went home after that 1 year, that was in
2021. Did I just say 2011? 2021.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
That was like last year November.
Yeah. So after you left, is that when you came back now fully into content creation? Ama you took a little break at home, ukachill kidogo na wazae, catching up. What really happened after that?
I think nilirudi home. Na nilikuanga, because I never used to like sikuanga na job. And then when I came back home, I was like, sitaki kusaka job to be hired or do whatever. So nilikuwa nataka kufanya my own thing. So niko na boy wangu anaitwa Tony Nation. He owns a production inaitwa Picture Fine Production. So he put me on game. He was like, bro, like I used to do videos and whatever. So you can come out here, because that's what he does full time. So I was like, man, I'm not trying to get hired. I'm not trying to do nothing. This is what I'm going to do full time. Nilikuwa nataka kufanya YouTube kama wewe. So I started making money. But like, the YouTube thing wasn't working for me. I feel like YouTube, it takes a lot of brain cells. You get, it's like, siwezi fanya content na video, na simu hivi, na ni post YouTube. Because mimi nasemanga, hey, YouTube lazima camera, lazima my ankles, ikwe fine, my editing, na whatever like that. So nikasema, I'll start on Instagram to grow myself. But iko inafanyanga, bro. Naeka video, 200 views, na text wa celeb wenyu, wa response. So I think it was a hustle, but nika commit to consistency. Nilisema, like, feel me, like I do this for passion. Sijaifanya kitu for dough. You get, so I do it for passion. So nikasema, I will just do it for fun. Nilianza 2017, kuna video zangu mjaona YouTube ilikuanga, saizi ndio zimeanza ku shoot, but yeah, nika commit kuifanya for fun tu. Ndilenye niko naikisha dough monthly and sina continue kufanya home and I'm not going to school now whatever. So let me just do content. So nika commit to content. I used to have like 800, up on my 1,000, 3,000 followers. And then from nowhere, bro, saizi nasikia watu kuinja wananijua.
Unataja tu.
Nataja huku. Sijui hata club appearance nianze kufanya na playing.
Waanza kulipisha 300,000 only.
300,000 kama hiyo Vishi anaitwa Vishi.
Pretty Vishi.
Nisikia ana charge.
She's our mentor.
Kumpost kwa story tu ana 30k. Wow.
Mungu nifunza kucheka kwa njia inayokupendeza tafadhali.
Hallelujah.
So.
But I think doing content is actually really fun.
It's
really fun. It's really fun. And now also it gets easier when you get to interact with a lot of different people.
Yes.
Na kucheki reason that everybody's doing this content for. So I think it's just a fun experience.
Yeah.
You get me? Yeah.
And besides being in front of the camera, you also are an expert.
Yeah, I
behind the
do.
camera? Hebu waambie kidogo. Use.
Wacha nijiuze Sarah.
Ringa kidogo.
I do film production
Yes.
at school. Nafanyanga film shule. And then back in Seattle, I take pictures, I take videos, I shoot for events, I do all that type of stuff. I make short films, you know, I do all that. And then niko na mabiashara chini ya maji. There's a matisho, ma brand ni aje. Even tunafungua shop Nakuru. Inaitwa PK clothing. Chapa luku fresh, hiyo ndio moto ya nini. So we're working on that. So mimi ni mtu tu wa mabiashara ndogo ndogo tu hivi. Nakaa kuna mtu anatafuta mtu wa kazi pia, you know. Nakaa kuna mama ameniona, ameona potential. Pia siwezi kataa kuwekwa na mama, please.
Mama. Wait, are you dating by this? Speaking of mama, because when I posted, most of the questions were around your relationships. What's the worst things sijui dem amekufanyia? Has he ever been heartbroken because he looks so cute to be heartbroken? Is he dating at the moment? Those are the questions by the way. Madam enyewe. Ladies wenye wananifollow Instagram na YouTube. Mafisile, lakini tunapenda hii. Yeah, you can shoot your shots.
That's deep.
Mimi
Mimi nimevunjwa roho 2015.
What happened? You know
before niende Stato. Bado hata sijai heal.
What happened?
Na dem kisi kwanza is deep. Yeah, bro.
Shame.
It's deep. Sikuanga nimeoga vizuri though. I'll say that.
Sasa nasikiaje?
She hit me up a couple times.
Oh really?
Yeah, we cool, but aliniacha.
What happened? Hebu tuambie story.
I think nilikuwa nimecommit kwa mapenzi. Before nijue jina yangu ni Kevo, nilikuwa naitwanga Moi back in the days. So it's like nilikuwa nimecommit kwa love, bro. Like nilikuwa unajua umeshughulika kwa mapenzi, yani umejituma. Kama ni shopping, nilikuwa nauzanga machuma scrap. Hizo zinaweiwa hivi. Alafu nilikuwa madhea na nitumanga soko, kuuza viatu, nacheza, natumia mrembo. Like nilikuwa kwa mapenzi, bro. Mkisikianga mapenzi ile nyata mtu akuja kuambia nimeona demu yako na mtu wanashikana mahali. Huwezi amini. So that was me. Nilikuwa nimecommit kwa love. Nikaenda Stato hata kabla ndege ijaland. Nilikuwa nimetumianga ile message, baby is not me. Si mimi. Makosa si yangu. Makosa ni yako. Nikaachwa.
Hivyo tu.
Hiyo ndio sikiamsho nililia mapenzi. Nikaamua ni mimi na Bwana. Sasa hizi nimejishikilia kwa injili, nataka kuwa priest.
Kama kuna msichana anamtaka before kuwa priest, shoot your shots.
Change my mind.
Change his mind.
Change my mind. Yeah, but mapenzi inakuanga na time yake. Mapenzi si kitu ya kuharakisha.
So motivational love speaker.
When the Lord opens the door, ama kama amefungua mahali, tutaona.
So are you currently dating?
Yeah? Bado na heal.
Oh, bado na
healing is a process. Healing is
heal for 10 years, bro.
Healing is a process.
Who heals for 10 years?
No, unajua watu wengi waelewi. The healing process. Hata nikwambie, healing process is a journey that you fully commit to it. So mimi nimejiamua, nikajikaisha mkutano nikasema, Kev, you have to heal. Ndio nisiblidia watu wenye wako ni hurt. So nimeamua saizi niko kwa healing process. Hata kama kuna therapy huko na therapist ananiona, please kuja ni advice. But mimi niko kwa healing process. Nilikuwa nimeumizwa mbaya. So I'm healing.
What's your ideal woman like?
Ideal woman? Si sema good fearing. Mimi sinanga ati specific. Sitaki nikuweke expectation dem. Nikwambia ati you have to be like this like that. Enye mimi sina. So mimi nasemanga if we vibe, we vibe. I can teach you how to love me. You can grow to love me as we go. But if we come at to vibe. Huwezi force vibe kwa mapenzi.
True.
Yeah, so mimi kama we vibe.
Yeah.
As we keep growing, as we keep getting to know each other, we'll grow to love each other. Yeah.
I love currently as we speak, you now have like a dual citizenship, right? Able explain to us in a layman's language. Hapa tunaongeanga tu kueleza pia vijana wenye wako ghetto ni nini. You went to US juu ya green card. How easy is it for you to survive in the US with a green card? As ukishapa green card, it's more of a citizenship and umepewa ama what is it exactly?
Umepatiwa permanent residence.
Permanent residence.
So it's kind of like unapata benefit enye citizen anapata.
So you don't have to apply like
kitu yenye huwezi fanya ni kuvote tu. Yeah.
So you don't have to apply for a citizenship ama you can if you want.
After 5 years you can unaweza pata chance ya kuapply for citizenship. Yeah.
Ushaanza 5 years umeapply?
Yangu nilipata automatic venye nilienda jeshi.
You've lived in the US for almost 7 years now, right? You being a black in the US, we've experienced of ama tumeona kwa social media blacks being profiled by whites, like white officers, the killings, the mistaken identities. So kama mtu amekaa huko, and I'm sure maybe you've experienced a case or two. What's your take on that?
Wow. I think for me personally I think it's a sad and a scary experience. Mostly like me being a black male in the States. I think it's a scary, most of the scary experience to just like be in a country where you have to watch your six or be scared to be like, but it's something that most of us black people, as much as we think we have a lot of control, it's something that we don't have control over. You get me? So it's kind of like, it's something that cannot, it might be fixed, but it cannot be fixed overnight.
Yeah.
You get me? So it's something that we just have to be careful and to just move safe, because you never know. Because there's people who just left their house going running, and then boom, they got killed.
God,
So it's kind of like, up on the God.
Have you had an instance of a mistaken identity, maybe, or
Not really.
near-death experience because of profiling?
Not really. But I had a couple friends of mine who have been shot, whatever, like back in Alaska where I was stationed at. But I think that's the closest. It's like losing somebody close to home. But I would never say like I've ever gotten into an experience of like that sort. And I thank God. God and I move na mimi. Ni favor ya God.
True. Have you missed an opportunity because you're a black in a different country?
Not really.
Maybe a job opportunity, shule mekataa juu.
Not really, because mmoja mimi si mtu wa shule, and then also like I think joining the military, I think military is the one place where it's like hizo vitu za missed opportunity, like hizo matukunyima opportunity because you're like this like that. It's like that's one place where you have to stay level, because if you cannot trust me because I'm black and I'm supposed to watch your six, and then you're ngori on your side, you get. So I've never, now today kuwa na job though, nimekuwa na job moja tu, you get. So it's kind of like sijai kuwa places where I have to like seek for opportunity. For me personally, I believe in like now waiting for opportunities to open up and more of like you creating your own opportunities. You get. That's why I tried to be self-employed and to just do my own thing and uplift my own community that way. Yeah.
What's the most amount of money you've earned from content creation? At once.
At
See
once.
Total. At once.
Total. Mina kwanga brand ambassador mahali.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tap sent.
Uh-huh.
So if you guys have relatives in the States, hit them up to send you money through Tap sent. Using my promo code Prince Kev, you get 2,000 free money. So it's like easy way to do that. So I think in Kenya shillings or in US dollars?
US dollars, of course.
I would say 1,500, which is not a lot in the States.
Yeah.
But if you compare it to Kenya, I think it's a lot of money.
Almost 150,000.
Now, because the size exchange rate is 125.
Yeah.
121. Yeah, almost 122. So ni pesa mzuri. Hapo unachaka kama 170k. Yeah.
Would you rather be a content creator and behind the scenes kind of person in the States, I'm in Kenya? Of course, now, since now you know both. You know,
I think I'll say,
both industries.
I will say in the States, because I think I've talked to a lot of like people who do the same stuff that I do here, and it's like the amount of money that you make is like less. Because if you look, there's some people, like I'm not gonna mention names, but when you see them here in Kenya, they make mad views on like, let's say like Instagram or whatever. And for me, like my views seem mingi, like 40k, 30k, 10k. But if you compare the money I make on social media, like just Instagram creating content, it's like mad amount of money than what they do if we're not gonna include brand ambassador and stuff like that. You get. So mean as I say my Stato, but also I would love to make Stato money but live in Kenya. Because I feel like it's easy to create content in Kenya than to create in the Stato.
And also the appreciation too.
Yeah, and also like people here, there's like a lot of people that you can work with more than in the States. Yeah. You get. So I'll say Stato money, Kenyan lifestyle.
Meet kina nani?
The big people
that we watch on the screens.
Wow. Sidani nimemeet watu because Mr. Kangi home. I'm a homebody, man. I like my own space. I like to just chill in space.
Who would you want to meet?
I don't go to concerts. Kevin Hart. That's I think.
Kevin
that's why I call myself Kevin Hatari.
So I saw
like,
that.
And I'm so mad because he's coming to Seattle where I live in December,
and
I'm gonna be here.
Going to be there.
Yeah, so it's sad, but Kevin Hart is the one person I would really want to meet. What about in Kenya? In Kenya. Crazy Kena, I'll be honest, because I think that's one of my favorite like content creators. Niwengi though, I can mention a list, but I think like it's one of the people who are like create like relatable content. You get. So akikuja tu nimsalamie please. I will not mind, but yeah, I think that's one of the people's. Yeah. Who's your celebrity crush in Kenya? Yeah. Of course I'll say Kenya because that's what you relate. Kenya. Yeah. I'll say dem fulani anachapanga show ingine inaitwa, hizi za ma interviews inaitwa nani? Glory Bakena.
What do you expect from you 5 years from now? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, what do you expect from you 5 years from now?
From who? For me?
From you, yes.
For me?
Content creation. Are you about to get into the acting scene? Are you a script writer as well? What do you expect from Prince Kev generally?
I think personally for me, I wanna create something that I've never seen before, and also like my biggest thing is I wanna be able to create opportunities for young content creators back in Kenya who are trying to make a name for themselves, or if they actually want to grow. So it's come out saying wanafanya music, or people who do photography, or people who do videography, or people who do films, but they don't have the, let's say, they don't have the materials to like actually create stuff like that. So that's one thing that I want to do. I want to be able to give back to the community. Because as much as I want to be a celebrity. Like, I don't want to be a celebrity. I want to be somebody who has caused impact in the community. So I feel like my biggest thing is I want to be impactful. And my biggest thing is I want to be able to create opportunities for people back home. Because I can make Stato money, and coming back home is like you can do so much with the little that I have out there. So I want to cause a lot of impact in the next 5 years.
Yeah. Speaking of the community, speaking of the impact in the community, have you experienced the black tax kind of? I hope you understand what I mean. By black tax, I mean your family members from here. They think since you're in the US, you might make your friends from back here. Since you're in the US, they think you're a billionaire. So have you lost friends, relatives, not like through death, but they don't like you anymore because they think you're a billionaire out there. So when they ask for money and expect you to send urgently, yeah.
I think I'll say it's more of like my friends, because with them it's more of like, it's not about friendship anymore. It's more about like financial support. You become when you come you meet your dough, you get. So I feel like I lost a lot of friendship, because it's hard for people to understand that being in the state doesn't mean you make a lot of money. You get. There's a lot of people out there who are hustling big time. So it's like, personally coming back, I didn't have friends the way I used to, just because of like misunderstanding of me telling you I don't have money. Most people will feel like staki kusupport, ama staki kukusaidia or whatever like that. Yeah, so I think I may lose my best though.
Yeah.
But now start over.
Starting over again.
So ulisema utakuwa my first best friend.
Yeah.
I like that. Bestie.
Aya, sawa. So tukafunge sasa, give us an advice. Shout out to your friends and family, parting shot. Give us words of wisdom, camera 2.
Wow, word of wisdom.
Yeah.
I think for me, I'll say, kwa maisha jitume, man. You get, no man is limited. You're created for something that's bigger than you. You get, never let anybody limit your potential. And in life, manze, you just have to keep pushing. You get, you don't have to be the best, but every single day try to be a better person. You get, and never limit yourself with your creativity or your mind or whatever, with whatever capacity or whatever. So mimi naweza sema, jitume manze. Hii maisha ni ngumu kila kona, man. We jitume kwa kona yako, fanya yenye unaweza fanya, and let God handle the rest. Yeah.
I'll tell them to subscribe to Glow with McKenna as a close up.
Yo, make sure you subscribe to this fine looking human right here, Glow with McKenna. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, make sure dada yetu anaenda juu. You get, it's already the dopest. So yeah.
Thank you. So guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. And it's been a minute, but I hope you guys had fun. Yes. Thank you so much to our guest today, Prince Kev. We told you guys we bring you the creme de la cremes. And thank you so much to Bavaria Gardens for always hosting us. Thank you so much to Manu and Aviko, the Risk Entertainment Gang, for always doing this great job and making Glow with McKenna happen. And as always, the conversation does not end here. My girl Grace, Cash Gracie pale Instagram. Kimbieni pale, tell me, maybe kuna swali mngetaka niulize, acheni kucheka vizuri. Maybe kuna swali mngetaka niulize, niambieni. Nitamuuliza kwa Instagram yake, then you're going to have that Q&A as well. So wadau, until next time, I love you so much. God bless. Ciao. We outside.